Hey Aquarius, welcome. I'm B. This is EmpyrealVera. We are going to get a reading for you today to find out what you need to know at this time. Info for personal readings, etc. in the description box below. Okay, guys? All right, Aquarius, I pulled some cards to find out what y'all are going through, theme, that kind of stuff. This is my second time hitting record. Right before this, when I started the video, my smoke alarm started going off randomly. And which goes along with when I was channeling for your message, I got scorned, petrified, and then some kind of news jolts someone straight up in their chair, like some shocking phone call or message or something. And when I started your reading, the smoke alarm went off, and it was like very shocking. And I was like, whoa. And I'm like, okay, that's a sign, right? Whenever I'm in energies, getting ready to do a reading, anything that happens, I'm a firm believer that it has something to do with what's going on. So it feels like something happens unexpected, something that makes you pay attention to something, look at something. Maybe you've got to put out some kind of fire, so to speak, right? And two, it can be a false alarm, right? Like this was. But there is something here where your energy is like some kind of like hanged man position where you feel like stuck or kind of in limbo. I just heard feeling like you made the right choice, but nothing's happening, like nothing's moving forward like you want it to. And now you're at this spot where it feels like something's trying to distract you, guide you one way. You've got these options, these choices, and it's like you're not sure which door to choose, right? It's like A, B, C, or D. I just heard calling you back to it. So there's some kind of cleansing, like getting rid of things you don't need, metaphorically, right? And physically. So this is like old emotions, thought patterns, belief systems. It could be friends, right? People in your life, some family members, whatever, okay? But it's like this way of being, some kind of something stuffy, constricting. There's something about like mundane, doing the same thing every day. And it's like you want to get rid of that. It's like you want to tap into your passions and go, there's more of a pure, like you want to go into this pure energy. It's like you're following your heart. I don't know. I kept getting like this creative spark, like something that makes you feel like a kid, something that makes you excited. I kept getting, yeah, there's something about jilted lover. It's like something opened your eyes. You were around somebody for someone. Okay, there's some kind of like vindictiveness, jealousy, etc. And for whatever reason, you weren't seeing things for how they truly were. I don't know, but take that as it resonates, right? That could be with friends or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I'm getting that heavy. But it looks like what's coming up for you, it's like this decisions that you're making now, what's coming next is heartache and loss. It looks like you are separating from someone. And I think that's where that scorned comes from when I channeled your message. Because I think someone is shocked at the decisions you're making. And there's some things it feels like you're leaving behind that are really hard to do for you. There's some things that are really hard to do for you. Something feels really tough, but you know you have to do it. And there's something about numbers and like something being crunch time. Something's like down to the wire, down to the last minute or something. Like something is like, you've got to make a decision. But you know, once you make this decision, that's what it feels like. It feels like you are really drawing something out, going all the way into the last minute you can make a decision. And then you're making this decision because you know, it's like you want to be certain. Because you know once you make this decision, you can't go back on it, right? It's there's something about I can't, like this has to be it. I can't go back on this decision. I just heard again. You can't like change your mind again. So you need to know that something is it, right? Yeah, look at this. Restless, unable to rest or relax. There's some kind of like anxiety. Something's chronic. Something's been like weighing on you for a while. Yeah. Pensive, unhappy, melancholy, deeply thoughtful. You've been anxious and in your head. I just heard masking it. Like you're trying to give off this happy-go-lucky, easy-peasy kind of vibe. Underneath, there's some kind of thought process. Your mind is constantly going. And it feels like there's some kind of communication or something that like hits you to your core. It really bothers you. Something is like the catalyst to make you go, you know what? I just need to do this. I don't know what. Something about you wronged someone or something. You took a wrong turn, something. I don't know. You want to make something right or do something the right way, or it's like, it's a weird energy, but man, do you feel just in your head about something. You're not letting anyone know this either. Yeah, I just heard you have to keep up appearances. You want to be done with that. Like you're so tired of having to act a certain way, look a certain way, be a certain way. Something's been like that your whole life where you've had to mask how you really feel. Because of like some kind of embarrassment or pride or something. It's really weird. I don't know. What about the person in Aquarius' situation? I don't know who you're dealing with, but yeah, what did I say? Vindictive and jealous. You're dealing with someone and they're, ooh, yep, and they know too. Look at, they're apprehensive. They're worried and they're anxious. They can't relax. They feel like something may not be okay. And, oh boy. We just got in denial and refusing to take accountability and trying to heal from a deep betrayal. Something is not right. Gosh, this is such a weird energy. It feels like something is like, I got pulled to the what's gossip oracle deck for something like that's been going on, something that's been hidden behind the scenes, not letting people know about it. I don't know. I pre-shuffled everything. We're going to get in and see what this is for Aquarius spirit. Because there's something here. Influencer status. You watching somebody? You're watching somebody. Oh boy. Yep, you sure are. You are watching someone. You're done. Yeah. Ooh, baby. There's some kind of... You're watching somebody online. I'm hearing that song, Somebody That I Used to Know. This is actually kind of sad. You're watching somebody achieve their goals. You're watching somebody do something. This is like you never thought somebody would do. I just heard step out of their comfort zone. And they did it. So are you like secretly, I heard proud and obsessed. You're like secretly like proud of somebody for doing something that they're doing, but you're not telling them. And it's like all you can think about. Okay, so there's some kind of, what the hell? You're watching someone and, oh my goodness. I don't know why. Yeah, you're watching somebody. I'm curious. I get a couple of the yin yang cards for you because something is like not where you want to be or something. Yeah, look at this. Distance. Emotional or physical distance. Control, sabotage, conflicts, trust issues, manipulation, patterns. Oh my God. There was some kind of, you've been doing, yeah, man, I'm telling you. It's like trying to get away from whoever you were with, whatever was going on. It was like, there's something about Aquarius, it feels like you were hiding the fact that someone was very controlling. This is like putting on the front that this is a perfect friendship, a perfect relationship, whatever. But there's a lot of control and manipulation going on behind the scenes. And something is not healthy. So now, yeah, you felt stuck. And it's like you're kind of looking at things going within, doing some soul searching, introspection, and I'm getting like telepathy, 5D communication, seeing signs, maybe dream messages. Could be seeing someone a lot in your dreams, and it's almost like what you want to say to them in the 3D is what you're saying to them in your dreams. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. But it feels like something's kind of overwhelming because, I don't know, it's like you can't ever escape it. It's like you think of it while you're decisions. Look at this. Between two people or two paths. I'm telling you. In a third party, external situations. Oh my gosh. And it's like you are thinking about somebody when you're awake. It's like you go to sleep, then you're dreaming of them. And something is, something feels very difficult for you to do. I don't know, but like my stomach feels all up in knots. Let's get a quick look at the past here. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Good Lord. The Chariot. Oh my gosh. And the Knight of Pentacles. That is a ton of Pentacles. What the hell? You were doing something for the... Oh my goodness. I mean, something is... There is some kind of sustained energy. Like, some kind of doing something for the long haul. But everything is pentacle related. I mean, oh my gosh. This is like, it feels like you invested in something. You started, oh boy. This is like, you started reflecting on something about how you were like, yeah, man, you held something really close to your chest. Like closed off almost. Almost like everything you wanted was money related. It's like you were only interested in what people could give you or what looked good, what was going to move you towards success. And you went full on into something. You were very driven to do something in the past. Oh my God. Man, there's a bunch of like watching energy. Like jealousy, gossip, spies. This is like feeling like you've got to protect yourself and hold everything in because you feel like somebody's like watching you, spying on you, tracking you almost. Like someone was obsessive. I told you, some kind of like information. It caused a tower moment. Aquarius, I'm getting this really sick feeling in my stomach. There was a lot of like mischievous, hidden activity. Like there was a lot of things kept hidden, kept close to the chest, like under wraps, so that people didn't know. Oh man. Like something just got rough. But there's some kind of purposeful action. Like somebody made a plan and then they put it into action. It doesn't seem like you knew that. I just heard the player got played. It feels like you made some kind of rash decision. You like hurt someone to be with someone else. Something was based on false information. And it feels like things are crumbling or they crumbled. Like but you're holding it in. Like there's so much buildup here. This is insane. You don't want people to know about. There's some kind of explosive energy though. It's like you made a move without knowing all the facts. Yeah, had I known then what I know now. That's what I just heard. Why somebody approached you. Somebody got into your head significantly and caused like this upheaval. And it feels like there's some kind of holding something in, maybe from pride or I don't know. It's almost like once you realized what you did, I don't know, You felt like it was too late to turn back or something, you know, like you'd done too much. Too much had been done. I don't know, like you couldn't fix something. I'm not sure. It's like I messed up too much. I've just got to deal with something. But it's like something feels like it's building, like you're going to explode, you know? That's what it felt like. And it feels like maybe there's some kind of like buildup, right? It feels like all the angst, frustration, anger, regret, whatever, resentment towards another. It's like you're projecting it onto the wrong person. Yeah, I just heard you were disrespecting the wrong person. Okay, something about sleeping with the enemy. I don't know. This is a really harsh energy, though. It feels very, like just constant anxiety, nervousness, feeling weighed down. There's so much pressure, but you're not, it's like you didn't tell anybody about it. You held something in. I just heard because you weren't allowed to. That's just the way something was or how something goes. What's going on in the present? The present. The present. The Ten of Cups. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Knight of Swords. There's some kind of family dynamic. Ooh, there's some kind of... Ooh, the Emperor. There's some kind of family dynamic here that's got... Oh, like you are anxious about it. Anxious. And it feels like this worry, this anxiety, everything, I'm telling you, it's making you feel very on edge and defensive. Like if anyone says anything to you, you know, you're very quick to like your walls are up and you're worried. There's this, I'm telling you, there's this pressure for time. Like you've got to act now. You've got to act now. I'm telling you, you are waiting until the last minute. There's so much pressure building, but there's some kind of family dynamic that's on your mind. And I just want to say, the only pentacle currently is the Page of Pentacles. And this is that. And then the Sun. This is like that passion, that life, that vitality, feeling young again, like feeling alive. Something's very healing. It's joyous, right? Like that inner child joy. But that's that waiting till the last minute. And then it's like rushing in. And it's the Nine of Cups. You have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups here. This is total emotional fulfillment. You're doing something for you. It's what makes you happy. It's almost like you want... It's, okay, there's something about you're thinking about a particular family dynamic, okay? That's like your Ten of Cups. That's what would make you truly happy. And there's some sort of waiting until the last minute and then taking very fast action to communicate something. And this is your wish fulfillment. This is what would make you extremely happy. And you want this opportunity because you see it as your everything, right? The Sun, it's the happiest card in the deck. This is like a purified, refreshing energy. Something like that makes you like truly be alive again. Something is like, I'm me, I'm free. You know, it's just very like so open and chill. There's no being reserved, right? Because this other family dynamic that you're almost worried about is going to try to block you from doing this. It feels stuffy. Okay, there's some kind of detached emotional feeling. It doesn't feel truly happy. There's like this fake happiness. And it feels like that's all you can think about is doing this. And it's like that's what you want to... It feels like you need to defend your action to do this. And you're going to have to block out being worried what your family thinks. Oh, good Lord. It almost looks like I feel so tense right now. Something's really got you on edge because it's like you feel like I think you're afraid something's not going to go. Yeah, I'm telling you. You're at a crossroads. You're planning. You're looking at something. You see something as everything. Pure happiness. The end all be all. there's something about like being you. Something allows you to be you. There is some kind, I'm telling you, you are, yeah, dude, you want to move. You want to travel. There's some kind of, you're being guided too. This is like some kind of, gosh, it feels like you're being almost guided by spirit. This is some kind of like spiritual contract. This is something fated. Yeah, you're walking away from somebody who's like wishy-washy, manipulative, all about appearances. Oh my. Like right now there's like planning stages. But some kind of, there's like communication. Like you're looking at something and it's got you, it's really got you all up in your head. You're worried. It's almost, it feels like you're afraid to do something, like you've waited too long to make a decision about something. Yeah, I keep getting like you feel like it's too late. You're afraid that you're going to like sever. I think that's where you're stuck right now. It's like you're afraid to sever ties here and then go here and you're going to be rejected. You feel like your open window, like that time has passed. Like you've done too much. Some things, but yeah, 5 of Swords. You're, ooh, baby. You are all up in your head about it too. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, but there's some kind of betrayal or something in the past where now somebody has their walls up because of what you did. I just heard it wasn't my finest moment. It wasn't my finest moment. I don't know. The energy, okay, so I'm getting like an energy you're going to. Somebody does feel guarded. Apprehensive almost. But they're like willing to, this is a willing to hear you out kind of energy. It is guarded. Like somebody's going to be like, yeah, you're going to have to do some kind of, I don't know. This is like a clean, I just heard clean slate. You just want the opportunity or something to show someone something. You want the opportunity to show somebody something. Oh, hold on a second here. I'm getting called to Kev's deck. Yeah, look at the 8 of Cups. You were healing from some kind of hidden enemy and being silent about it. And them keeping you all stuck in your head. And oh my Lord. A lot of, something was rough, man. You just want somebody to hear you out. And somebody's like, I'll hear you out. But somebody doesn't want like excuses or, I don't know. I'm seriously, I'm getting like this energy of starting fresh, clean slate. Like, don't say, do, right? It's giving a actions speak louder than words kind of energy. I don't know. Somebody just wants to see. Somebody wants to see the change, see the progress. Someone is not, you can't, whoever this is, like you can't manipulate them anymore. I just heard you never could. So somebody called you out on shit all the time. And I just heard it pissed you off. That's what drove you away in the first place. You needed something that was more like pliable, like where somebody wouldn't question things. Someone was too perceptive for you and it bothered you. But now you see like, there's this energy of like, I needed to be called out, but I didn't want to be. It's like now you're wishing you would have listened because now you're thinking about how far ahead you could be. You feel like you're going back to square one or something and it's got you really bummed. And you're like almost wondering if it's worth it. I just heard yes. Because something about if you stay, I don't know, if you stay in whatever you're doing right now or something's leading down, I just heard something's leading down a dark and dangerous road. Something about the person you're with, what they're capable of or something. Yikes. The Empress, Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Someone healed. Somebody's done like a lot of self-care. There's been a lot of healing from like some deep betrayal. Somebody is like glowing. I don't know. Let's see what's coming up here. What's like Aquarius's next steps or near future here? Because something feels like it's going to like rapid succession happen here. I don't know. It's an odd feeling. It like goes from slow moving, nothing happening to very fast. Oh, baby. Page of Wands. It's some kind of good news, some kind of message, some kind of excitement. There's a like a zest for life, spark, like create. I mean, the Page of Wands carrying the Ace of Wands, right? It's something exciting, playful, energetic, zest for life. Somebody looks young for their age. I just heard somebody looks young for their age. Okay. I don't know what the hell that means. Somebody's like very sprightly. Somebody thinks, okay, that's weird. Somebody thinks somebody's adorable when they get excited. I don't know what's going up. I don't know, but something is some good news. Yeah, I'm telling you. What the hell, y'all? Some good news. Something's very healing. There's some kind of renewal. Look at this, at peace. It's like going, holy shit. This is going from the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, like being super, it's like being super anxious to finally being at rest, being like, it's like this is weird. This is like some kind, like my soul is at peace. My nervous system is relaxing. I can sleep. Something feels like it's like some kind of renewal and recovery. And it's with the divine partner. Something is stable. There's some kind of like building on there's some kind of like healing, some kind of attachment issue where it's like something's very something's very grounded. It's like something's rooted, right? And something is like, you're seeing now to pause, knowing that you can't run, you can't, and it was something about impatience, something about like when the going gets tough, right? You just kind of give up and run away. But now there's some kind of stability. You're seeing something differently. You're gaining some new perspective on defensive snapback kind of communication or something. You're seeing that somebody is stable. It feels like you're healing something. You're releasing some kind of, somebody was like you're releasing some kind of like callous communication. It is just ridiculous. It's an attacking energy, really. It's like you see where the stability was, and that brings you peace. Okay, there's something that brings you peace because you're seeing. This is almost like seeing clearly, even more clearly, about someone else that was manipulating, and they only had intentions for themselves. Like, I don't know, okay, if it's somebody that you're with now or that you just recently left, but they were all about the money. They were all about the money. And somebody was it's like somebody had a personal vendetta against like an ex or something that you used to be with. Almost like that's why they approached you. Something's weird there. Okay, I just heard something goes way back. Like past lifetimes or something. Something's weird. Somebody was really trying. Y'all, the Ace of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. It feels like because you're like at this crossroads, right? And you're making this decision. And there's something it's almost like there's peace. Something's like, I don't even know, dude. Why does it feel like it's like, because I just heard if I lay here. Like you just want to lay next to somebody? You want to snuggle? I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Something about your nervous system? Something calms your nervous system. I just heard I was so naive before. Like you see something clearly now. It feels like you're about to confess to watching someone. This is weird. Not creepily. This is like social media or videos or I don't know. This is weird, but it's not bad. There's something, I don't know. It's like you're impressed by somebody, but you're also proud of them. And it's like you want to tell them that, but you haven't been holding in. I don't know. But now you just kind of want to lay with somebody, like hold them or something. You're my home. You're very nervous though. It feels like you're very nervous about an answer, but it's like I don't know. This is really odd, Aquarius. Like it feels like you've been holding in a lot of angst, regret, tension. Like, what the hell? Stress. You just want to let something go. Something is just, yeah, man, you want someone. Something is your home, your center. Something makes you feel calm inside. It's like, I hate this term, but it's literally like somebody tames your demons. You know what I mean? It's like, but I'm getting like, I don't know, man. Like, I want you to call me out. Call me out on my shit when I'm doing something. There's just a lot of regret around something. And it's like eating you up. And that's that whole, you've got to let go of, you got to purify that, man. And you're going to have to walk away from people and there's going to be loss. And you're going to have to cause some heartache. But in the end, look at this, the Knight of Cups. In the end, that's what leads to your happiness, though. Because, yeah, something's right now, you're like all pent up. And you're around someone who's almost getting like a bit crazy, okay? Like obsessive, kind of clingy-ish, you know, because they know something, like they can feel it. They know you're about to drop the bomb about something, you know what I mean? And you've been putting something off a long time. And you feel there's a push. You feel a push, a pressure to release something, to act. I just heard act now. Because, and it's like the universe, spirit, right? They're pushing you to do something. Because you've been kind of dragging your feet, you know? And you're waiting to the last minute. And spirit's like, the longer you wait, like something is, someone's grace isn't infinite. So you're right. There is some kind of like deadline. There's some kind of time frame here. And it's like, if you keep waiting too long, yeah, I just heard you've lost them forever. Speak now. I just heard speak now or forever hold your peace. Something like them only comes once in a lifetime. It feels like you're getting these kinds of messages, or like that's what you think about somebody. I just heard somebody's your everything and you know it. Just do it. I don't know, maybe Nike has something to do with this, but just do it. Just do it. That's your guidance. Just do it. Something you gotta like take the bull by the horns. What in the hell? I'm getting these weird messages. Yeah, you gotta act on it. So that's your guidance, because it feels like there's a lot of healing and like just peacefulness. Yeah, there's something about why didn't I do this sooner? There's going to be like this, why didn't I do this sooner? There's something about you can't like, yeah, you've got to be bold and be yourself. Like no masks, no facades, no pretending, right? It's all authentic you. Completely transparent, holding nothing back. Like letting yourself relax and just be you. There's no image to uphold. That's something huge that like across the board needs to stop. These images we have to uphold and how we have to seem, and that's bullshit. Just be yourself. You know, I hate the facades and the masks and all the bullshit, and everybody gets so like everybody wants the truth, but then when you give it to them, they don't want it. You know, that kind of thing. It's like, oh, get over yourself. Nobody's perfect. Why are we all trying to keep up this image that we're perfect and we're this? Nobody is. Like everybody's like, oh, we don't talk about that. Why? Why? If people felt more comfortable to talk about things, it would significantly help, like mental health issues, togetherness, you know, support systems. Instead of feeling like there's only certain things that we can speak about, it's like, we're all human. Who gives a shit? You know? Yeah. Like being that prim and prissy and like that's old shit. We don't want to be like that anymore. So yeah. That's what I have, Aquarius. I don't know. I hope this helped or whatever you needed it to do. Okay. Yeah. Be a good human. Give the day a good you guys. I love y'all. Till next time. Peace.